Mirror, mirror, may I check your policy before we proceed? Because I need to know if you're an asset or a liability when it comes to you and me. Well, let's talk about it. Hey, friends. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back. Welcome back to another episode of Beyond Your Reflection. I am chosen. And this is my channel created by me. However, it's designed for you and I to collectively to come together and peel back all those ugly layers until we get to what makes you so beautiful. So pull up a chair to the celebration, grab your drinks and your snacks of choice, and let's talk about it. But before we begin, sorry buddies, guess what? We got two more family members. Yes, we had two more people to pull up to the celebration. So thank you. Embrace them with open arms. And I thank you for being here. I truly, truly appreciate you. So, in the beginning, you guys, I asked you a question. Are you an asset or are you a liability? And for those of you guys that know out here in the real world, I am talking about insurance policy. And we all need that regardless, whether it's life, home, auto, medical, whatsoever it may be. This is what keeps us going. We're going to have it regardless. There's no way to get around it. So when it comes to you, what kind of insurance policy are you? Are you someone that I can depend on? Or are you just out here, honey? Are you just really adding value or taking value away? What is your purpose in life? And to my new subby buddies, what I do is I take regular, extraordinary things, places, or whatever that we're going through in circumstances, and then I make them extraordinary to deal with life when it comes to a spiritual sense. So in the beginning, I literally asked, what kind of policy are you? Before we proceed, I need to know, can I trust you? Are you someone that I can depend on? Are you a friend or enemy or frenemy? Because that's a thing also. But like I said, when it comes to life, this is something that you have to have during the living and afterwards. Insurance policy. This is how we determine what we're going to do with you while you're living after you're gone. But while you're here, no matter what your circumstances is, who are you? Seriously, what is your purpose? Are you bringing value or are you taking value away from the person, place, circumstances, or thing that you're around? And even when it comes to yourself, are you still that person that fight, cuss, fuss, and mad and angry about everything? Well, in that case, baby, you're a liability. You have absolutely no purpose out here. But if you're looking for ways to grow, then that means that you are an asset. That means that you're a work in progress. You're looking for growth. You're a person that someone will want to be around and will need to be around, whether you're living or gone. Have you noticed, like, definitely in the afterlife, when somebody is gone, sometimes we don't really realize the value of their life until they're gone? That's how big of an asset the person was to us. So think about who you are living. How much value are you adding to yourself and the people that you are around? And I'm going to ask you a series of questions. I actually wrote it in a poem. So you guys get to meet the poet today. But I want to ask you a series of questions. And I want you to really think about it. You can go back and watch this on another day or as you're looking at it now. And I want you to really think about the questions as I'm asking them. So just let me know what you think. Are you adding value or are you taking it away? And it starts with one simple question. Literally, why? Just why are you here? What is your purpose? What kind of value are you adding? Why are you adding, or why are you taking away from people, places, things, and circumstances? So I'm going to start off by asking you, why are you here? Yes, people want to know. Is it for a purpose, or is it just for a show? Now, when you walk into a room, who do people see? Oh my God, what a beautiful person, or I'm just glad that's not me. Why are you here? Do you even know? Now, are you stuck in your ways and making room for growth? Are you leaving behind a legacy so that people will know your name? Or is it always everyone else's fault and you're never to be blamed? Now, why are you here? Have you given it any thought? Are you willing to fight for success no matter what the cost? Or do you look forward to tomorrow? Or do you live day by day? Are you a carefree person, or are you the type of person that wonders what everyone has to say? Why are you here? Are you someone that I can depend on? Or are you the type to say, I got mine and you better get yours? And when you look into the mirror, whose reflection do you see? Are you fearfully and wonderfully made? Or you're not who you appear to be? Why are you here? What is your purpose in life? Can you apologize when you're wrong and make things right? Do you express how you feel, or do you hold it all in? Now, are you someone's worst enemy, or can you truly be called a friend? So why are you here? Put this question in your mind. If you actually look deep within yourself, will you be satisfied with the person that you shall find? So again, I ask you, why? Why are you here? Which is a mystery, because a lot of us really don't know, because we're still trying to figure it out. We're going through life. This is what life is. Every day is a journey. You're trying to figure out exactly who are you and what are you. And then you try to figure out exactly what your purpose is. But when it comes to you on this journey that we're going through right now, when you're figuring out who you are and your purpose, whether it's to be happy, to be the best employee, to be the best wife, to be the best mother, whatever it is that it may be, are you adding value to yourself? And what I mean by that is, are you putting positive attributes within yourself? Are you constantly doing your affirmations? Are you saying, I am going to be, do, or whatever it is, I am going to have? Remember our vision board. Are you putting positive input into yourself? Remember, I just talked about your self-care last week. What are you hearing when you put that septic coat in your ear? What are you listening to? What are you putting inside yourself? Whether it's eating, speaking, or whatever. What kind of asset, what kind of values are you speaking into your life? Are you growing? Are you stagnated? Are you just staying there? Are you good? I'm good where I'm at. I don't need no help. We good over here. No, you're not. Because if you were good where you were, you wouldn't need anything else. What is the universe for? Why would you need anything else out here in the world if you got everything that you need? No, you don't, baby, because every day is a different growing process. Every day is a different day that we're growing and we're learning who we are. Every day is a different day to get better and to grow and to add assets and to add value to the person, place, things, circumstances, or whatever it is you're going through. Because someone out there right now is not happy, is going through a lot, trying to figure it out. And you're asking why. Yeah, why am I here? Why am I going through this? Why does this seem to keep happening to me? Why am I surrounding myself by these people? Why does this keep happening? Why, and why? And then you ask, why not? Why not you? Because there is a purpose for you. There is value in your life. You just have to see it. And then when you see it, you will speak it. You will believe it. You will touch it. You will feel it. You will breathe it. You will inhale it. You will exhale it. You will speak value and life to yourself. You will gain and add value to not just yourself, but to the people around you. Are you worrying about what people actually say? Because if so, that's going to keep you stuck. Or are you like, oh no, I'm good, honey, trust me. I'm blessed. Everything is good. I'm working on me. Don't worry about who I was. It's about who I'm becoming now. That's the assets. That's the value. The liability is if you continue to stay where you are, if you continue to just lay there, if you continue to not add anything, if you continue to not want to grow, continue to fight, cuss, fuss, steal, kill, and destroy everything around you, then your insurance policy is going to come to an end. Literally think about it, when someone that you absolutely love, friend, family, mother, cousin, dad, whomever, when that person is gone, that's when you realize how much they really meant to you, how much of an asset they really were to you, because they're no longer here. You miss that. That person add value to your life when they was here, whether it was that fresh baked meal that your mother made, or that hug from your dad, or the high five from a sibling, or whomever, your best friend, whatever it was, that person meant so much to you. They were a great asset to you in your growth, in your everyday living. They were the purpose for you. Think about as a parent, I keep talking about how my mother is gone and it hurts. Still 13 years later, yeah, it still hurt. However, there are so many different things that she gave me and so much wisdom that she instilled into me, so many different assets and attributes that she given me that added so much value that I'm able to push through even when I don't feel like it. Now, the liability is when you have all these jewels, all these talents, when you have pretty much things that can help you get from where you are now, which is stagnated, just here, existing, whatever, not living your best life. You still mad, you still cussing, you still fussing, you still lazy, you still laying in a bed, you still got that same hairdo, still wearing the same clothes. Like, it's whatever is not adding value, that's a liability. And don't let that person be you. Think about it again when it comes to insurance policy. This is everything we need, whether it's in medical, car insurance, home insurance, and life. You're going to need that while you living. And definitely, that's the legacy. That's the assets of when you gone. How is that going to create a stepping stone or a building block? Or how's that going to create for your next generation? What kind of legacy are you leaving behind? Will people really know your name? Or literally, are you like, that was who? What? Oh my God, yeah. You don't want to be that person. Remember, I told you before, your presence will enter the room before you do. Wow, what a beautiful person. Or, who is that? Oh, child. Oh my God. Why? Remember, your presence is going to enter before you do. So, who are you? Who is that person that is going to enter the room? Is this person valuable? Is this person going to add value to the person, place, situation, or thing? Or I can really do without you. Your absence does nothing for me because your presence didn't add anything to me as well. Who are you? Are you someone that I can depend on? Or do you really say, you know what? Nah, You better figure it out. Remember, we talked about it last year on one of the episodes. I talked about having tools. If you've gotten through a journey and you got through someone and someone comes to you for help, that's when you are an asset because they're coming to you and you have the tools to be able to help that person maneuver to the next step. Now, the liability is when you got all that knowledge to yourself. Now you can figure it out. You good. That was the old you. The old you did not care. You stepped over everything, pushed everybody out of the way to get to you. But if you're on the winning team, don't you want others to win with you? Now, you're not going to be able to help everybody, baby, because, yeah, there are some liabilities out there that you can't do nothing for. But if you know that you, yourself, can add value, can add growth, can add joy, can add happiness, can add peace to something or someone else, then what's stopping you? Why aren't you being that person? Why are you in your own way? Why haven't you created a policy, a legacy, so that people will remember you before, during, and after? Before, this was the little girl that did XYZ. This was the dude that used to do XYZ. But now, this person is absolutely amazing. This person has done this. This person has changed my life. That's the person you want to be. So then once you're gone, that's the person, that's the legacy that you're leaving behind. Remember, I told you before, your name has power. When people speak it, will they remember you for who you were or the person that you became? You choose. What policy are you leaving out here? Are you someone that I can depend on? Are you truly a friend? Are you truly a family member? Are you truly a spouse? Are you truly, truly the person that you say you are? Are you fearfully and wonderfully made? Are you out here just wearing a mask, honey, and you got limited liability? I got just enough to get by. Then that means you're out here in these streets riding dirty and it ain't gonna work. It'll never come out on the good side unless you have full coverage. If you have full coverage, that means that you're not going to let anything or anyone stop you from being the greatest asset that you can be. And it starts with you. It starts with having that conversation. It starts with self. And then with self, self will be able to help others along the way. So, what is your policy? Why are you here? What is your true purpose? I dare you. Yes, you already know about that episode. I dare you to go back and find your true self. Find your true identity. You got all week long to write it out, script it out, grab that sheet of paper and that pen, baby, and get to writing your policy. Who are you? And are you adding value or are you taking away? And if you're taking away, I need you to change the policy, starting with self. And then that way you can start adding the little pieces that you need to get full coverage to the greatest parts of you. All right. I hope this episode made sense, meant something to you. I hope you now understand your purpose. If you did like this episode, go ahead, hit the thumbs up. Let YouTube know that I'm out here in these streets. And make sure you hit the bell notifications down there as well. Make sure you subscribe. Bottom right hand corner, I believe, push that little button right there. Make sure you subscribe. Hit all, because I do this every day. You get your motivation all week long. And then we pull up every Sunday, my friends. Until then, I love everything about you. And so should you. And I'll see you guys next week.